Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Got a few things to show you. I don't know, I get in my head that I have to get stuff done before I show you, but I'm working on a couple of things. I'll show you those, and I got one more thing done. I'm going to show you a couple of things that I finished a little while back. I never even thought to show you, but Mikey at the Crochet Crowd has a pattern online tutorial for this toboggan. You can't see the design because I did it in the multicolors, but it's swirling up all the way around. It's swirling, and really pretty if you did it in a solid. But anyway, it was a little toboggan. My son claimed it. And then Nasia, I think that's her name, the blonde-headed lady. Pretty sure she's the one that did this, but I did this button-up scarf to match it. See, the button's button right here. It comes down in a cute little point right there. So he kind of claimed that with the toboggan. Okay, I'm going to show you. I want to re-show you the baby blanket because I noticed in my tutorial when I rewatched it, you really didn't hardly get to see it. I hope I can hold it up and back up far enough so you can really see it. But let me show you that Mario asking again. Mario baby asking. I got my camera sitting in a different spot, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. Let's see. If I can back up and show you the whole thing. That's the whole thing. And that's the trim that I did on it. Now, this was my first whole corner-to-corner asking that I finished. I never showed it to you. I did it for my son. And this is all, I love this yarn, colors. But this was my first corner-to-corner. This is pretty big. It literally fits his bed. Yeah, it's pretty big there, see? And the trim, that's V-stitch. I looked at some corner-to-corner borders, I think, online, and the V-stitch there, that was one of them. So that's what he got on his corner-to-corner. Get my chair back here. Actually, I better not. That little one I did for my granddaughter, I went ahead and turned it into a more full-size baby asking. And I had enough of the yarn. I would have liked to put a little more pink in it, but I did run out of pink. But here it is in a full size for a baby. Now, I did a different border on this. The one I did for my granddaughter, I was just being me and I just crocheted. I should have wrote that down, what I did on hers, but I didn't. But the border I used was on this one right here. It's a Leisure Arts. What was that? Just baby asking. I think of the year. So this was actually November, and I did that border. Now, when I did it on this one, I didn't exactly get the right numbers, and there was a couple of times by the corner I had to fudge it. I know exactly what to do now because I'm redoing it. Well, let me show you this yarn. I found I had 4 skeins of this yarn. It's baby yarn in my closet. You don't see it as much on here, but right in my closet, it looked mostly green, so I hadn't done anything with it. I don't even know where it came from. In some yarn somebody gave me or something. So I have 4 skeins of this. This is the second skein I'm working on now. But I did that baby afghan again. I've done it a little different. I guess go ahead and hold it up. And I counted down really good, so this border on that one, it's going to work out better on this one. But I'm not done. It's almost done. I'm working on the second to the last row. The last row is this little bit of chaining and singling, chain, single, chain, thing. But I'm on the second to the last row on it. But this color, once I start crocheting with it, I was like, oh, well, I do like that. So I did some things different on here, but I am going to put that border on it. Like I said, I'm almost done with the main part, and then I'll be doing that little chaining and singling thing. But I put a little puff around here, and then a popcorn stitch row there. And of course, that's that design I used on the ends of Mario. That's from the Annie's Lace Throw, which was my plum perfect afghan. So yeah, I like that color. Once I started crocheting with it, I was like, oh yeah. This one's almost done. Just about there. I should probably show you this when I sit down. I kind of didn't want to because it's a corner to corner that I'm working on. It has balls connected. The bigger spots where, say, there's a lot of white or a lot of black, I like to use a ball instead of those little clips because they don't hold enough. But my daughter-in-law that'll be here soon, she loves pandas. And my son's been asking me to crochet her a corner-to-corner panda. So I graphed out this one. And you see how much right there I've gotten done. He's got to go get me a skein of my kind of medium green. What I got to wrote down is I got light green and medium green. Wait a minute, I'm going to show it to you. With all the balls and everything hooked on, let's see. Okay, this would be the top. There it is. See, they're kind of hard to see because everything's hooked up to it, but I'm getting there. Kind of just finished one eye right in there. I'm not finished going around it right there where one eye's going to be. I wasn't real sure about all the gray shadowing in it. I kind of wish I would have found a lighter gray than that, just a really light gray. I hadn't found one, and I went in, I think it was Hobby Lobby the other day, and I found a really pretty, real soft light gray, which I would have liked better for all this gray shadowing. But I'm making it, and I'm getting there. Oh, and I'll tell you what happened to me. Oh, my gosh. I was working on the panda, and I'd done a row, and I was coming back, and I seen where I had went to carry in corner and forgot to grab it. And it was in a way that I couldn't just take some yarn and fix it, because I've done that. I can fix it if you accidentally forget one and it's across the back, a little strip there. I can actually pull it up and then kind of sew it in. Well, it was in a position where I could not do that. So I went to pulling it out, and it was late, and I was tired, and I got messed up. Got messed up where I was at. I don't know how I did that. And I was taking out below the row that I needed to be taking out. Well, I got it all messed up. And I figured out that's what I did. And I got so aggravated and upset that I had it in my room. I have to keep away from the cats at night, all my yarn. So I had taken it in my room, and I didn't touch it for a couple of days, the panda afghan. And then I brought it back in here. I thought, I'm going to get on it, and I'm going to figure this out. And finish taking out that row. Get to the spot where I missed the carry and all that. And I went to messing with it, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't figure it out. And I could see where I had taken out down below where it needed to be taken out, and I kept trying to figure it out. I sat there probably with it for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and I was on the verge of tears, getting ready to give it up and scrap it. I thought, I'm going to have to start it all over again. And I found it. I don't know how I found it. And I think part of the problem, too, was working with that black. You know how hard it is to see with that black color. So, anyway, what is this? J. I think the J is one that I used on both of these baby afghans. I really like what I did with the this one, with popcorn, a little puff stitch, then the popcorn, and then I got that stitch, that white stitch right there off of the Annie's lace throw. So I'm liking this one even better. And of course I loved this trim when I got it on this one. Now the trim I put on my granddaughter's little one, it was really cute, and I wish I would have wrote it down, but didn't. My placemat, I don't think I showed you, but I have crocheted one more out, and I've got it wrote down. This one's not done. I ran out of my soft white, and then of course the trim, which I put in kind of 3 trims on it. So I've got it wrote down. I'm ready to go. Maybe here shortly, maybe I can start getting a couple of the tutorials that I want to get made, get them going. Like I said, I really do want to do a corner to corner for you and show you the couple of carries that I figured out. I figured this out with the Spider-Man one, with all the webs, because you would run into a spot time after time where you won't use the color of the web because it's in the, the corner, where the corner comes together, the color will skip over, and you're just using the same color all the way up. And I figured out a real good way of how to carry that. I had to with that Spider-Man with those webs. But yeah, soon I'll get my placemats going. The corner to corner, I really want to get going. Like I said, I'm going to go over that Mario graph after I got it crocheted out. It wasn't as wide as I liked, and the side panels are cute. This stitch, I liked that off of the Annie's lace throw, my Plum Perfect. But I definitely wanted to make it wider. I don't know if I can find a Goomba pearl bead or whatever pattern on Pinterest that will perfectly fit with that Mario and Yoshi. But I'll see. Hopefully I should be able to find one that will be the right size. I've had to turn the game back on. Haven't played them in years. Turn the game back on and deduce how tall, say, a mushroom's coming at him, Mario and Yoshi, and see how tall the mushroom needs to be in proportion with Mario and Yoshi, and see if I can figure out a pattern to put on there. I want to widen it, and then maybe get ready to do the tutorial. But that's what I'm working on. I don't know why I always think I have to get stuff done before I make my video. That's one reason I guess it takes me so long. But yeah, I'm working on this cute little panda. Actually, also, the square itself is not going to be big enough for a blanket, so I may have to do end panels, like that, stitch, or just, I'll tell you what I was thinking about doing. The little panels that I put around. I thought, it's panda, and it's going to my daughter-in-law to be. She should be here soon. But I could put the flowers around it that I put around the doves and flowers, the bottom and side panels. I might be able to put those around them if I can. I know that's not the same size. Now I have to figure it out and see if how much I can shorten it if I mess anything up on it. Maybe I can get that done. We'll see. But good talking to you, and hopefully I'll start just getting on more often and show you what I'm working on instead of waiting till I got stuff done. That's what I normally do, I know. But nice talking to you again. Hope you enjoyed the crochet that I'm working on, and I'll talk to you next time. See you later.